morning, everyone, and welcome back to this here playthrough of Timberborn. Let's get this going. We're finishing out a bad tide, no big deal. Just taking a rundown of where all of our things are. Water is excellent. I have 4 log pumpers working here for the whole colony. I rose them up a little bit in the hopes of maybe I can actually make this reservoir deeper. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but alas, there we go. So I've got my log pumpers pumping. I probably can delete these now that we kind of have the 4 pumpers in the reservoir going. That's probably okay. Wood is looking fine. I've got this beautiful tree farm right here and this beautiful tree farm right here. Plenty and plenty and plenty of trees. Food is looking excellent across the board. I don't think that there's anything that I'm missing. Warehouses are full. Kohlrabi's for days. For days. Um, all of my ingredients are looking good. There was a canola seed shortage, but we have solved that. Um, Now we have a metal block and a treated plank situation happening, and that is because we are building the Earth repopulator, right? So that's like super end game kind of stuff. And so the fact that we're kind of struggling for metal blocks and treated planks is not overly surprising. The gears are excellent. We've got more gears than we need because we need to get 1,500 and we have 800. I actually might put a pause on the gears. Maybe I don't even need to do that, right? But yeah, metal planks and treated planks are problematic. Now, my scrap metal is basically full, and I know that the mine uses treated planks. Maybe I'll come actually over here and just pause this mine out. Because until we use up some of the scrap metal, let's just put a pause on that, and so then it won't be using up any of our treated planks and so on and so forth. The other... what in the world are they doing? Oh, they're taking all the stuff out of there. Huh. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I just lost them. Oh, that was the metal blocks. Yeah, the metal blocks are just being used up as soon as they're being generated. That is fine by me. Means we're going to give some of our beavers some time to chill and recover. Look at them. Oh, my poor little beaver friend. What's your name? Outwath. And then I've got some more down there. Oh, look at him. He's got little bandages on his little feetsies. I think that's what that is. Oh, my poor little guy. My poor little friends. Oh, I can't see you. There. Oh, you got a bandage on your head. Oh, my poor little beaver friends. Oh, and he has a broken arm. They're so cute. I can't even take it how cute they are. Anyways, that's going really well. The other thing that I know I'm super excited about is this bad water diversion. It is working just fine. I'm pulling bad water out of this pool, and the rest of it is being shuttled off the map. Excellent. When this bad tide is over, I am finally going to be making some progress over here to get bad water diversion to happen, because bad water diversion is the name of this game. I've got some other blockages. Yeah, the other thing I would really like to do is to make this bigger and better. What is happening? How is that even working? How is that going through if these floodgates are super closed? Oh, it's going through the sluice. I'm an idiot. Nice. Nice to me. That is looking great. Now, I was going to say, where are some other that we can do? So, in order to get this reservoir up to 3, I'm pretty sure we need to get this reservoir up to 3. And to get this reservoir up to 3, I need to get this whole thing up to 3. I think that's what I need to do. So let's Well, not kill, but let's get rid of some of these trees. We can mark all of this for demolition. So then I'll build a path around it and put terrain blocks, I think is what I would like to do up and down this area. Beautiful. Um, let's start, see how far back I can start putting in these terrain blocks before they like run out. Not too far from a district. Big surprise. They love their paths, don't they? Well, that'll be one of the last ones to put in, I suppose. That to there. Now these should be able to be reached. Excellent. Here comes my army of beavers. There we go. That is up as high as I need it to be. So I didn't need to cut down all those trees. That's okay. Just waiting for the dirt to come in. Excellent. By the way, over here, oh, I kind of want these trees to spread. Oh, they're not going to spread up. That's a pain. I feel like I should put something fun up there. Looking over everyone. I don't know. Building needs water. That's okay. That is okay. They're going to put all of that in. It's silly. It's silly. Okay, now. I am not entirely sure if I need to make this 3 high yet or not. Yeah, I'm going to have to, because these floodgates are going to need to be up. Well, again, I think that's a problem for after the bad tide. Because here, I'm going to need to do some... Not even entirely sure they can get here. Happening with these here. Berries. Gone. Too far from a district. That is unsurprising to me. I definitely struggled with a lot of pathing situations. So here we can actually fix that. It shouldn't be too hard. I can just put a levee there and connect path there. And then after that gets built, they should be able to get over there. Okay, things are looking good. I think they look decent, right? Kind of. Oh, I'm only on single speed. I must have hit the number 1 button on my MMO mouse. Dun dun dun! MMO mouse to the rescue! Alright, let's get rid of some of this pathing and terrain blocks in place of it. Yes, good. And they are doing their goods over here. Now we just need to raise that up 1. And I'm thinking I might do terrain. How is my dirt store looking? Oh, dirt store's fine. Coffee is finally coming down. Bad water is on the increase. Metal blocks and treated planks, that's just going to be a problem for quite some time. Let's get these terrain blocks in, and I'm just thinking about going like that. There, and then what I can do is path that. They should be able to... How am I gonna... Can't they reach that from above? I would like to get down there. You guys really can't reach it. This is what I think I'm going to have to do. It's not my favorite. This is not my favorite thing, but I think I'm going to have to do. I have to shove a stick of dynamite there, then stairs down into that section so then I can build that up. Looking good. Now what's happening? Looking good. Reservoir should be deepening as we speak. Yeah, we've got flow happening. It's not up. Oh, there she blows. There she blows. All right, so that is looking amazing. We can now take care of that detonation and put in some stairs. Then that should be able to be reached, and we can continue making this collar. And it needs to go up higher and higher and higher. It's crazy. I can path and path, and then I'll just... That's getting up higher and higher until it overflows into there. And oh wow, they did that. They did that quick. That's fine. We got one more I want to get rid of right there, and then terrain. Now the question is, I'm gonna terrain all the way across there. Then that water coming from? The water is overflowing the top of this? Ow. I think it's just a little surge. Surge, maybe? Well, yeah, I think it's just a little surge. So then on top of this, I'm going to put in more floodgates than I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do 5 flood across the top. Now, if I were smart, I would know where the floodgates are. There. 5, that looks great. And I'm going to fill the rest in with rain, and hopefully they can reach it if it is just right above them. That is what I'm going to do. I thought that the water had already evaporated. Wow, that is fast. Is that where I wanted it? Hold on. Yeah. And then that level should be, yeah, 1 higher than that one. Okay, so now... Well, let's see. Like that. 1, 2, 3. I want a 5th one in here. So, doing it. Oh, we're doing it. Here we go. And all the water is gonna go. Now we need ways to get over and across so they can build. I was gonna delete this one as well and do 5 flood block of... Oh, I didn't need to do that. That was dumb. Wasn't it dumb? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but I want them up there. That was dumb. That is okay. The only people here and caring is me and you. Ha ha ha. All right, so we can now put a path like so, and I'm gonna do some stairs and some path. We're gonna need some stairs up side. Path. And they can build all of those, I'm pretty sure, after they get that going. All right, let's set this for super high priority to get this done. So we are, yeah, because I'm sure over here is not bad actually. Because this side is up to there, and those sluices are closed. So it's just whatever is coming over the top. Excellent. These beavers are doing great, great, great things. So let us just take that path out, and we're going to put in a floodgate, like so. Here we can take that out, and they can still reach it. That out, and levees. That, and I path out right here, and levees. That is not too far from a district. I didn't click on that. I don't know what the heck. Okay, here's our beavers coming in. Let's set this for high priority. Get that done. And we'll just sit here and watch the beavers do their things. It's very fun and exciting. Happy beavers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One more, my friends. You got this. That at 0.65 right now. A little bit more. And now a floodgate. Interesting, interesting. We're gonna, so this, we might have a slight dilemma over here. Yeah, we do, we do, we do. Okay. What I'm gonna do is just open this to the maximum. And I gotta finish this up because it is, oh, a little bit unexpected, although not, oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear. Everything's okay. We gotta, ee, oh no, flooding, flooding, flooding. Go, go, go. Good, good, okay. How am I gonna do this? Not clear right yet. This is gonna be a mess. There we go. Let's get them in. Let's get, oh dear, we're gonna, no, we're not gonna overflows there, are we? Well, certainly might. That's okay. Everything's okay. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. Let's get rid of that. Now we got to get up and over to finish this. My favorite thing to build in this game, some stairs. That path can put in stair side. And don't forget the path across the top. Excellent. I think. Entirely sure, but it's low. Hopefully they will not get stuck. Are overflowing our job, but that is okay for right now. No, it's not okay for right now. Well, hopefully this is all gonna dry up sooner rather than later. Oh no, it is pouring. Where is it coming from? Oh no. That until I can figure out where it's coming from? No. Okay. How did you get flooded, my friends? Where? Well, no. Know where it flooded. Hopefully this just needs to get dry. Well, you're using that. And dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've got 55 flooded buildings. It does not appear to be continuously flooding. Don't see where it can't be coming in on the corners, right? Is it coming in from here? No, that's pouring down. Motivatorium is totally not entirely sure what I did. But I'm just gonna sit here and pray that it evaporates. That sound. I mean, better to be. How did it get there? Not coming in from over here, right? Those are closed. Not there. Coming down here, which means that it might have flooded from over here somewhere, but it is not evaporating. Oh man. Smelters have smelted. I need more scrap metal, which means I need to turn on the mine. Means the treated planks. Let's just do scrap metal. That still needs treated planks. I don't know what to do. Is it receding? I mean, it's pouring down there, but coming from? Oh, I am so distressed. The water level is up to there. It's definitely not coming in there. Guys, I don't know. I really messed up, didn't I? I really messed up somewhere trying to make that better, but I don't see where. Let's give it another couple days to evaporate. Where exactly? It's here. We can like lower these. Not even coming out. There it is at 0.4 height. Lower it all the way. I mean that. No. That's good. Still bad. This got flooded up here too. How did that get flooded? Ay ay ay. Well, here's some blockages. Let's figure out how to get there and demolish those blockages. How's that sound? Just gonna keep giving it some time. All I can do. Give it some time. Again, thankfully, we don't have to worry about call it bad water, because I've got that diversion going. Right? Gonna need to get down again, so I'll have them build stairs there. And there we go. They can get all that done. Yes, check it out. And the prawns are gonna get stranded because that's what they do. That's okay. We'll just set these stairs to super high priority and they'll be able to figure that out. Okay. How are things looking? Things are still looking terrible. Still terrible. I honestly have no idea what to do aside from just letting it evaporate. Got water pouring down there. It is what it is. That's another day-night cycle. 63 homeless beavers. My beavers are very unhappy now because they're homeless. That's okay. We are smelting again. Yep, all I can do is all I can do. I actually can pause the gear factory. Just so that any of the planks go to the other things that we need them to. Factory. Yeah, we can pause that, and then that means that these are going to be running at more power. Yeah, surprisingly, I still need more. I'm at about 77%. How's my pine resin? Pine resin's all right. I must have the Tapper Shack not paused. They are finally drinking down the coffee, which is good. And this is all just still flooded. It just doesn't seem like it's getting any better. Not entirely sure what to do. This water just isn't moving. Don't know where it's coming in at. Well, a drought approaching is great, but don't. Not coming in at the corners. I was almost like 100% sure that you didn't need to reinforce corners. I'm cranky pants. Cause like this water covering like half of this like part of this campfire just hasn't gone anywhere. And I don't exactly know what to do. Water is still flowing. But from where? Water is flowing. Well, let's see what happens during the drought. That's the only thing I can do. I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna put in one of those stream gauges again. I'm gonna put in a stream. Like, put it in there is too short. And I guess I can put it in there. Okay. All right, and now while that is there, that blockage has been removed. Let's go ahead and path over to here and mark that for demolition. Far from a district. They can't remove blockages above their heads. That's fine. That and put some steps. Oh, delete one more. Steps onto some stilts. There we go. And that'll remove that blockage. I don't really know what it'll do for us, but it'll remove the blockage. I still don't really know how I managed to flood all of the things. Since there's a drought approaching, I'm going to put this back up to 0.95. This back up to 0.95. Wait a minute. No. That's terrain and terrain. That should be sealed. I just hit the number 1 button again. That should all be sealed. It's just not evaporating, though. Like, if you look and see, like, that is not evaporating. Water is coming in from somewhere. And I just don't know where. So, let's see. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that. I think that's where it's coming in at, but we're going to replace it with some terrain. Path. Unless it's like coming in from the bottom. Like if somewhere something is not watertight from the bottom. Let's make this super, super high priority to get this terrain in. I should need it, but we'll do that. Hopefully with this drought, it'll actually... Oh my goodness. That's where it was? Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Maybe it was like coming in from the bottom or some, I don't know. But whatever happened, maybe I fixed it. I don't entirely remember what I did. Whew, that was stressful. That was very, very stressful. I did not care for that situation. That is what I'll say on there. Okay, so now that we are in a drought, I need to bring this area up. So let's terrain it. Now I like don't trust myself. You know what I mean? Like, don't trust that I know what I'm doing. So we'll get that terrain in there. That should bring me all the way up and leave me paths over. And they can get that built. And then everything will be high enough. Except for this situation. Which I will deal with in the... Okay. That was annoying and stressful. It doesn't matter. It's taken care of now. Okay. Whew. Now, yeah, we have a sparkly plank situation. We've got a metal block situation. You know what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go ahead and pause this for now. Let's build back up our treated planks and our metal blocks. And when we get that in, then we can unpause it again. But yeah, you can see we have one treated plank right now, which is less than ideal. And we're in a power nightmare because we don't have these flowing. So I am sure that this is not a good supply. Yeah, we're not doing enough. So we need to be making treated planks. We need to be able to smelt. I'm going to pause the planker because we've got 744. So I'm going to pause my plankers just so we can have power for, yeah, we're still only at like 33%. So I'm actually going to pause the wind tunnel and I'm going to pause the tribute to ingenuity. That's really only up to 57%. And that is suggesting that we need another engine. 4x4 is not going to fit there. I can fit it here. They're going to yell at me. They're going to be like, cause these mud baths because they're taking power as well. So mud baths. Power. Pathway. Power shafts. Have to come up and over and put some stilts. That is good. So another engine should be super helpful. Excellent. Now I just can't forget to like make them play. You know what I mean? All right, 10 scrap metals, 3 treated planks, 14 metal blocks. Yeah, we're in a crisis a little bit, but we'll be able to figure it out. I'm not too concerned. I just gotta keep my eye on my planks. Yeah, 96%. That'll be super, super helpful. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So now that that is, I need more beavers again. I had a little death wave. Little death wave. That's okay. It was probably during the time when they were all very unhappy because I had flooded their homes somehow. I still don't know exactly how I flooded their homes. I'm kind of annoyed at that. Now, the way this is, I don't think I need to, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna make this another block tall with levees. They can currently get down there for now. I'm just gonna, rather than having to build all kinds of things, places, I'm just gonna give them a full-on path the whole way across. It's, well, you know what I should do right now is I should give them a path. Just like if they were building the tunnels. You know, gonna give them path. I didn't need to do it with levees, but you know, whatever. Now I'm like anxious about things not being watertight, so that. And we'll continue. Path. So that means they can build that. Right, guys? You can build. Okay, you just keep going. Bad self. Yeah, see, sparkly planks 24, metal blocks 49. Let them catch up while those things are being paused. Now, all that being said, I told you that this would absolutely be the next thing I would do. And obviously, I am a giant liar. I am a giant liar. And that is okay if you don't mind me lying. Okay, this is looking good. Let's take off some of these paths and levee up. Burp, 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 burp. Hopefully they can, be smart and not get... They're kind of not... Oh, for goodness sake, you dumb beavers. Still build that. You can still build that. And okay, good. Okay, beavers, you're not actually as dumb as I was giving you credit for. Path. Path. And I'll just, back to the front. Okay. Okay, things are moving in the right direction-ish. A building is lacking workers. Oh, the mine has shut down. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this mine paused. This is going to seem somewhat ridiculous, okay? And I am aware of the ridiculosity that is about to occur. But I am going to build a tube-way station. What are the tube-way stations? Oh, hell. Metal blocks. I got 100. Before I build the two-way station, what I am going to do is I'm going to start scavenging this. There, no, I got to get that removed. Got like a natural staircase up. That's actually really nice. Stairs and path. Gatherer flags, or scavenger flags rather. Metal. Yeah, that's a scavenger flag. And so then therefore we can get 3 beavers in there. Now we only have 2 unemployed, or 2 vacancies, but we can get our beavers in there rather than needing 10. We won't get 10. These are probably, yeah, the swimming pools. That is fine. 0.6 days before the water returns, and we see if I flood everything again. This has been good things. Good things happening. All right, so let's just remove path, and levees. Excellent. There was also something else over here that I was like, why don't I just dynamite that down and make the reservoir bigger? It's just gonna, have evaporation situations. 1.26. How deep it is? That one, if it's full deep. All right, the drought has ended. And here, getting lost in my own map. The map is so big. Here we go. Let's up the priority. Yep, they're coming. Great. Sparkly planks going up, metal blocks going up. We'll get some scrap metal in there after those scavenger flags get built. And eventually, maybe I'll work on getting a tube-way station over here. But for right now, that is okay. And don't even tell me. No, okay, good things. I am going to high prioritize and high prioritize 2 of those. And I'm going to prioritize these buildings by haulers. Building lacks material. That's the smelter. Building lacks workers. That's the scavenger flag. Building needs water and beavers are injured. Okay, now the water has returned. We are flowing in, and it appears that there is no... Oh my goodness. You know where it's coming in from? It's coming in from these showers. Because there's still... Oh, that is absolutely it. Yes. That is what the problem was. I am so dumb. I am so dumb. Now I've got to figure out how to get land. Right there. I think that is what the problem was. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I mean, yeah, there it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Get that terrain in right now. Super high prioritize that. Come on, beavers. No, 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 no. Get. Come on, now. Get there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we should not have any more flow. I did absolutely flood us a little bit. Okay. Flooded some scratchers in an exercise plaza. Now, hopefully that will evaporate over time. On the wait and see. Oh, we don't need to have them be working 24 hours a day anymore. I just really wanted to get that block in. All right. It doesn't look like it's getting worse. So here's like that edge. I have half of that flooded. Let's just wait on the evaporation for that, but it does not look like it's getting worse. Definitely doesn't look like it's getting better. Bam! We did it. We figured it out. I'm sure that some of you guys are like, my God, this girl is so dumb. This girl be so dumb. Let's put in some more detailers. I think they could use some fun. Mostly because it'll fit there. The showers were wide. Let's give them black and purple and a different purple and a pink. And that is good enough for me. And there we go. And I believe that our water is now taller than it was before. Yeah. I think that we're creeping up. Creeping up. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. You know what, though? I still don't. Oh, well, this is flooding over here, so that's... it's okay. I'm learning. I'm learning. That going. Oh man, the water though is gonna keep going through there and gonna overflow from here because it's open on the bottom. So dumb. Okay, this isn't gonna work the way I want it to because this is open. Right here is where I need to... Well, I kind of want to put some sluices at the bottom so that it can still have water in it. I bet they can't get here. Okay, well... I'm just gonna have to manually open and close them. That's okay. Now let's go up, down. Let's put terrain on top. I can't build terrain on top of these. So let's levee. Why can't I put a levee on top? What am I missing? I think I maybe fixed it. Not entirely clear. Creeping up maybe? Gotta be painful. Painful to watch. 2.12. Good. Thing is flooded. I'm not losing water out here. I'm losing water right here. Okay, that's fine. Now, how do I fix it? It should be encapsulated. Both of those are closed. So no water should be coming out. But we still have flow. So water goes there. Water goes through here. And then water sees the sluice. Otherwise, flamed. Still flowing. Where are you coming from, dude? Oh, the water is flowing out of here, I bet you. Excuse me. Yep. So I need an impermeable floor there. And I have to do that soon. I can't actually click on it to make it high priority. Maybe if I go like that, there we go. Maybe that is what I need. Man, there's all kinds of like little nuanced baloney things that you got to worry about as you are trying to make progress. Oh, kind of tricky. Let's bring this up to 0.95. All right. These are idiots. Over there and make that happen. Okay, things are good. Now that we have power, we should be able to, yeah, 100%. And the wind tunnel and these mud baths that nobody actually uses. 100%, 100%. Gears, sure. 100%. Flankers. 100%. No available workers in the district. That's okay, because you may just call me the queen of the death waves. Alright, it looks like our scrap metal is not keeping up. I've been talking for a long time, yeah. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. I'm gonna build a little scrap metal storage I don't think I'm going to need to. I'm pretty sure they're going to come on over and get it. Yeah, I've got haulers. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, goodness. This has been a tricky, tricky, tricky one today, in my opinion. But I'm, as always, man, I'm pleased. Today is actually Christmas Day. I had an amazing Christmas Eve, spending some time with people I care about, and my Christmas Day should also be excellent. I think I'm going to make some dinner and have one of my buddies come on over tonight, and I can't complain. Christmas used to be a very challenging holiday for me because, oh, don't you dare. Christmas used to be a very challenging holiday for me. My family just, I didn't have the world's greatest family. It's nothing that, like, well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but I'm not gonna, sit here and complain. But yeah, so Christmas used to be very challenging for me because my family, like, my mom was one of those people that, like, everything had to be perfect. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't perfect, then she was very unhappy, and she had a tendency of taking that out on us kids, which is very, very unfair. But it is, it is what it is. It is what happened, and now that I'm an adult and I have been through much, much, much therapy, trust me, lots and lots of therapy, um, it's just really nice to be in a space where I don't have to have everything be completely perfect. And it's just really nice to be with people who are the same way. Nothing has to be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. And so it's just really nice to have that happen and be able to spend time with people I care about, sort of like on my terms, I want to say, um, and just not have to worry. So that was what my Christmas was like this year, and it was really great. Really, really great. It's nice when you become an adult and you can actually, do that kind of thing. All right. Now they are just about done with all of this nonsense. And I should be able to get this up higher in my reservoir. That is the game plan. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking was I could demolish some of this stuff here, detonate it down to have more room. That's a possibility. I'm not overly concerned about it at this point in time. This isn't leaking anymore, and this is also not leaking. So that impermeable floor is keeping my water where I want my water to be. We have demolished that blockage. How about we come on down here and demolish that blockage as well? What say you? Might be nice to get like a dam in. It also might be nice to like, where's my water source over here? Aw, dude. Wait a minute. Now, I guess the water source, like, it only comes out of one side. I was like, it'd be so cool if we could get, like, double water coming out and, like, tunnel over here to, like, make this all, like, wet and stuff. That'd be super cool, but I don't think that that's gonna happen. Things are looking really, really, really good. I am very pleased with how things are going. I'm displeased that I definitely caused a massive death wave. That's never a good sign. Never a good time here in Beaverland. I'm pretty sure that what is my district called? Attempt 2 or something like that. Oh, that's funny. But things are looking great. Okay, so let's see. While this is, oh geez, getting done. We gotta close it. So let's the path. Just take the path out. Let's put in a levee. Let's take these stairs out. And right there. And path over. Okay, okay. So now let us creep these up. Half a tile. Oh, filling up, filling up. Let's creep this up even further. Oh, going down. Going down. Because the water is being forced out this way, which means it's being forced out this way, which means it's being forced in here, which means we have more. Let's close. Oh, that's the bridge. That's the path. Let's close this up to 0.95. Close that up to 0.95. And this is at 0.95. Oh, man. Check it out. Check it out. I think I did it. 2.68. I think I did it. Nothing is flooding. This is up super, super high. This is now like going. Let's close this to 0.95. Yeah. My wheels have stopped spinning. And they're gonna start spinning again. Oh my goodness. I did it. I am so proud of myself. Oh, wait. What are these set up? 0.95. And now I did it. This should be getting water at some point. This one is like the one that is like the furthest away from everything. I have water flowing everywhere. This is awesome. This is awesome. Nothing is flooding. Flow through my water wheels. Oh, that's epic. I did so good. Okay, now one thing over here. No, you know what? I don't even care. I've got water for days. I'm not concerned. Let's go ahead and get this blockage removed because water is just going to start coming everywhere. This is awesome. This is super awesome. All right, I have been yammering for a long time, as I am wont to do in this crazy world we call Timberborn. So while I am marking things for demolition, I will do my end of episode jibber jab, as I like to call it. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am having a great time here in Timberborn. I hope that you are also enjoying my playthrough of Timberborn. I think that we're having fun together. Look at this water just flowing all over the place. Awesome. I think I lost a path connection somewhere, though. Yeah, right there. They're not going to be able to get there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope that your Christmas was as good as mine. I hope that, like, toxic people in your life or, people that can be challenging, I guess we can say. I hope that challenging people in your life did not ruin your Christmas, because that would not be man, I death waved the hell out of this. Back down into the 80s. 24 empty beds. I had homeless beavers before. But that is a-okay. My drought is approaching, but my reservoir is working absolutely flawlessly. Look at that. 2.95. That's exactly where it should be, given how everything is working. And so we should get water flowage sometimes, otherwise not. I am a-okay with all of this. Now the drought has approached, so it doesn't really impact us at all, aside from the fact that we get no power, which is a pain in the tuchus, but not actually the end of the world. While we're doing fine. The scrap metal is going to come in slowly because I shut the mine off, which is totally fine. I am gathering scrap metal with scavengers over here, and they're going to town. I mean, they are definitely clearing scrap metal as quickly as their little beaver hearts can. I actually do have scrap metal up here if I need to. No big deal. But on that note, my friends, thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope that you had an amazing Christmas because obviously I'll be posting this way later because, again, I still don't have a name for the channel. I think I'm going to throw around the idea of like absolutely average Mary. That's a possibility, or like absolutely average gamer. I don't think so though because like I think that that would kind of make it so all I could do is gaming, and who knows what I might want to do in the future. Or maybe perfectly average Mary. I kind of like that, right? Because like Mary Poppins is a thing, and man, did my sister make fun of me for my name being Mary when I was growing up. And she was like, "Oh, there's Mary, practically perfect in every way." I hated it. But that being said, it's a kind of a cute little play on things. Perfectly average Mary. I kind of like that idea, so I might go with that. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.